All right, guys, welcome back to Behind the Sauce, where I answer questions and share some of the experiences, behind the scenes moments, the great, the bad, the ugly, the awesome of Hot Charlie's. And the second question is, how did you grow Hot Charlie's if you didn't really know what you were doing? Well, if you watched the first episode, I shared that I launched Hot Charlie's out of a passion. I love spicy things, and I wanted to share this creation that my friends and family had loved over the years with more people, you included. I remember it was August. It was a week or so before I officially launched Hot Charlie's, and I was at my manufacturer. A manufacturer, if you are unaware, so you in my industry use a co-packer. What they do is you give them your recipe, they try to replicate your sauce, you go back and forth, and they can produce it in a sterile or food-safe environment, which is really good. I remember being at my manufacturer and seeing hundreds of bottles coming off the assembly line and into cases with my label. And I'm like, this is awesome. But in that same moment that I said, this is awesome, the feeling of what in the heck did I just do? I made a hot sauce. I bottled a hot sauce. I created a label. And I have nobody to sell it to. I have friends, I have family, I have people that would support me and buy some bottles initially. But what do I do when I have like 1,000 bottles? I actually mailed one of the first bottles to John Pertzborn. He's in St. Louis on Fox 2 News in the morning. And in there, I had a little note that said, "Hey, John, this is the first bow tie friendly hot sauce." And if you've ever watched Fox 2 News, Tuesdays is Bow Tie Tuesday when John Pertzborn wears the bow ties. He appreciated that, and I got a nice response back, inviting me to come on to Fox 2 and talk about Hot Charlie. It was there live in the morning one morning that I shared Hot Charlie's with the world for the first time. And that's really what started getting Hot Charlie's into more places. The first retailer I was ever in is the Oakville Butcher Block off of Telegraph Road in St. Louis, Missouri. They reached out because they saw me on Fox 2, and it just started this spiral. I began to understand, how do you price? What do you charge for your sauce? What do you charge your retailer so they can then resell your sauce? I started having to learn a lot of those things, but started with the Oakville Butcher Block, and then over the next few months, I would grow into a few more stores. The question, how did you grow if you didn't know what you were doing? I just did. I think that's a really stupid answer to give, but I had to figure out creative ways to get Hot Charlie's out there. And working with Fox 2 and going on TV with them was great exposure. And then trying to figure out partnerships to create, relationships to build with newspaper people, magazine people. It was a lot, like as I said in the other video, like trying to learn how to fly a plane as I'm trying to build it while not crashing. I had to reach out to networks and people that I have had no relationship with, no experience dealing with. I would send so many emails out, phone calls, mail packages, in just the hope that somebody would give my hot sauce company a try. That's how I started doing it. In a later video, I'll talk about how we expanded beyond just 1, 2, 3, or even a couple dozen stores. But that's for a later one. If you have a question, if you have a comment or something that you'd like me to talk about, comment below or send me a message. Episode 2 is done. Subscribe, share, whatever. Thanks for watching.